weird, amorphous mass moving slowly forward towards you.
I'm gonna lean over to whoever is sleeping closest to me. Actually, no. Fucking Nevermore is gonna fly over to Victor and like start poking his head.
Yeah, you do.
Nevermore will immediately say, "Quiet."
No. Okay.
Will then move to Shiver and do the same, and then tell her to be quiet as she wakes her up.
They would fall apart if you did so. Oh. You're gonna hurl a torch into the forest? Are you hurling it directly at the thing or just in front of the thing? You can't see it beyond the tree line, no. Your torch doesn't extend light far enough that way. All right. Your torch hits it. Make an attack roll. We'll see if you hit it or if it lands directly in front of it. You would not have proficiency with torch throwing, but you could definitely just throw it. Yeah. Dexterity for ranged attacks. 13. Yeah, so the torch lands just short of this thing, and you can see this mass of tendrils moving about in this massing, hulking shape, seeping liquid pouring from it. And it begins to move towards you guys. Yeah,
I would have had the actions to wake everyone up, yes.
it's large and green, and all the bits of it are moving.
Knowledge?
Yeah, you're just waking up at this point. And I
Right.
assume someone's pointing to this thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so you can see it.
So knowledge what?
Between the encounter
Hmm?
and then getting back to the tent, would you say that I would have had an hour to do a short rest?
A short rest? Yeah, you guys can have a short rest. Yeah, this would count as a short rest for you guys.
Cool.
Okay,
Cool.
I'm going to do a
So
hit dice.
I get my spell back.
with this,
Yep. It's moving into the clearing where you guys are just 10 feet away.
Cool.
And I need you all to roll initiative.
Yup.
also knowledge what?
Uh, knowledge Arcana.
Okay. 22.
Why is your Arcana so good?
I'm a wizard.
I know. Victor is a 4. Okay.
Okay, so
Shivers,
that 18 is my initiative.
18.
Let me pull my
Phoebe is
sheet.
12.
Initiative. And for Petra,
Rex. 12.
it is
Noelle with another natural 1.
Nice.
For 5. So
Great.
that's 2 nat 1s in this battle. Petra.
that's for Petra. 14.
14. Alright, and this thing.
I blame us for this encounter because you guys took the bear traps.
I did circle us with the 12 bear traps, so.
Yes, but like you took them, so this guy could make it here.
That's it did come from the southern direction where the bear traps were removed. So I'm gonna move you over here. You guys would be in the bottom right corner, just under this tree.
Okay.
I'll probably be like inside the tree.
I have both birds on me at the moment.
Probably actually no, probably just right there. Petra.
I have both birds on me at the moment.
My token is down.
So down.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Never mind.
Oh, it's a big monster.
So yeah,
All right.
knowledge arcana.
Yeah. You can tell that this is some kind of abomination that forms when lightning strikes plants in areas of magical energy,
Do I know any
bringing it to life.
assuming fire would be good against it?
You wouldn't know anything in those regards.
Okay.
All right. As this thing is moving into your camp, it steps on one of the bear traps.
Yay!
Yup.
And takes 6 points of damage.
Sick.
All right. Next up, and so that's the start of the initiative is a bear trap. We
Okay.
have Shiver up first.
So, I will cast mirror image on myself.
Yeah.
Blade song, and I'll move up.
All right. Is that everything?
That's all I could do.
Oh, okay. I didn't know Blade Song was an action.
Blade song's a bonus action. Mirror image is
Oh,
the
okay.
action.
Sorry. Yeah. All right. Next up, we have this thing. So it moves up here and is going to slam both of its tendril arms into Shiver.
So,
16 hit you?
first mirror image is going.
Yes.
So,
If it hits,
one,
do mirror image.
it will hit me.
Okay.
However, that does not hit my AC.
That does not hit your AC?
Nope.
Okay. Second attack.
That will.
Is that a mirror image or you?
So, it would hit me as
Okay.
a reaction. Shield goes up, so it does not hit.
Okay. That is it. We have up next Vivi and Rex. Sorry, Petra. Who wants Petra? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll give it to Vivi first.
Really? Okay.
Oh, it's Petra first.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Petra.
it's Petra first? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'll fly above it and try to do an attack.
Okay.
Petra.
That'll hit.
17 hit. Doing 8 damage.
8 damage. All right. Excellent. Now it's Vivi.
I will make Nevermore hop onto.
I will have Petra fly up about 15 feet.
What are your enemies that you're attuned to?
Me? Undeads.
Just undead? Yeah, this one is
Yeah.
not one of those.
Yeah, it'll fly up about the picture will fly up about 15 feet.
Yep.
I
All
will
right.
give Zoe Nevermore.
Cool.
So you have Nevermore on your shoulder, and she will provide you with advantage.
Ooh, I like that.
I will then back the fuck up and shoot it with an Eldritch Blast for a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Dealing 8 damage.
All right.
I did this in the wrong order. Oops. I am then, as this happens, Edgar is going to fly forwards and try and attack it.
All right. Hits.
He does 1 damage,
Yep.
and then he will continue to fly out of its area of effect, meaning it could get an opportunity attack.
It will take it.
Okay.
It slams your bird into the ground.
And dissipates into nothing. So
Mhm.
now I have advantage on it. Not with Edgar. It's a short rest. Yes, it's Nevermore. If she goes away, that's a problem. That's tenfold.
Now I see why she's on my shoulder.
Yeah.
That was a bad idea, by the way.
And then with my bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon with advantage. Yay, 14.
It's 14.
Yeah.
14's a miss.
Oh, big bird doing the missing. Okay, that's my go.
Yeah. So your bird tries to claw at this thing, and one of the tendrils kind of bats it away out of the air. Next up we have Vivi.
No, you have.
Sorry,
That was.
Rex.
Oh yeah.
I haven't gotten used to all your names yet.
That's fair.
So over here's the camp.
That's right.
Okay, I'll go. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go right there and try to hide with.
Yeah, you're behind the tree. You can try and hide. All right.
That's a natural 20 for stealth, and then I went to try to attack. And now
Is
I
it
get
a
advantage.
bonus action for you to hide?
Yep, because I'm a
Okay.
goblin.
Yep. Just making sure.
And I'm going to try attack with I'm guessing advantage because
Yep,
it's natural
'cause it
20.
Uh,
I guess I could try doing the perception check to see if I
no, yeah, you get
excuse
advantage.
me. Okay. So that's
23
23 to
will
hit. At 11 points of damage.
11. Excellent.
That's a lot of damage.
Or yeah. I did roll an 18. It's
Damn.
pretty much my only good stat though.
All right. After Rex, we have Noelle.
It's me?
It's you.
The next one? It's me?
Yeah.
You get advantage on all your attacks.
Okay, I go this way,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to shoot him with a guiding bolt.
That's probably a good move.
Yes.
Use your advantage to make more advantage.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so a...
You get advantage. You
Spell
get
attack,
advantage.
okay.
Everybody gets advantage.
Hey, if you give me 1 minute, I could do that.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, everyone but one person would have advantage. So
Okay, so it's a d20 plus 6.
20's gonna hit.
Awesome! Cool. Shit, how many do I have? Okay, so that is 4d6.
Guiding bolt. It's one of my favorite spells.
It's
a
really
good
good.
one. 15 damage.
15. Damn. I think that's the most one person's done.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you put 46.
All right. After that, we have Victor pulling up the rear. That's a really good ability.
It is.
Are there any limitations on that? I'm just making sure. Yeah, so you learn that it is resistant to cold and fire. It's immune to lightning. It's immune to blinded, deafened, and exhaustion. I just said them. Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
said
No
resistance and
resist,
immunities.
no vulnerabilities.
Mhm.
Yeah. But first it's Shiver's turn.
Was that figuring out what it does in action? Okay.
It's a
Well,
good action.
I will booming blade it, I guess. Da, da, da. Was I given advantage?
Guiding
Ah.
bolt.
Nice.
That was like what, force damage or something? Radiant. It was
Guiding
radiant.
bolt
It's
is
radiant.
Yeah. 25 will hit.
So 12 damage.
Yeah.
Then Victor didn't move back, so I'll stay here. I'll. This thing's an arcane massive plant, but it's not weak to fire. You said, Victor?
Not weak to fire.
It has
Yeah.
resistant to
No,
fire.
no, 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 no. I'm aware. I'm saying it for my character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was saying how it was created. So essentially giving you my information and Victor's information.
All right. Is that everything?
Offhand punch.
You would not have advantage on this one.
No. I'm just gonna roll it like that.
All right, that one does miss. Well, you punch into it, and your hand kind of gets sucked in, and you get afraid of it, and you pull your hand out.
Soft like mink fur.
It felt like it was pulling you inwards towards itself.
It's like a gelatinous
Oh,
cube.
with that, at the end of my turn, I'll say, you'll want to be careful. This thing feels like it can absorb you pretty quick.
And as you're saying that, it slams two of its limbs down at Victor.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
The second fist slamming down on Victor, doing 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yikes.
How's Victor doing? Did we lose Gavin?
He's exploded.
he might have went room or something.
He's trying to speak right now. We just hear
Yeah.
static.
He's broken his mic. I think Zoe's trying to talk too.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll check on beyond Victor after taking 14 more points of damage.
Yeah.
We'll be at
Oh,
half
no.
HP.
Yeah, he's pretty low.
All right. After that, we have Petra.
Hey, Petra's gonna fly down and try.
Oh, I think he's feeding his dog.
Yeah, I think he went to the bathroom.
Oh.
That's
11
gonna be
will
a
not get
no.
through its massive tendrils.
Yep, no, she's gonna fly back up.
All right.
Try to get away.
Then it's Vivi's turn.
Okay. Vivi has infinite advantage on this thing now.
Infinite advantage?
I
Yeah.
have advantage for the next 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Gavin, you took 14, by the way. So my Eldritch Blast will be a nat 20.
Oh, Gavin, I'm not sure if you fully healed back, but I remembered. Okay, you did. Okay. My thing gives it an extra +2.
So I get 2d10 from my Eldritch Blast. So that is 19 damage from my Eldritch Blast.
All right.
And because I got a crit. And then my spiritual weapon will be a 24.
That's also a hit.
And that is another 11 damage.
Okay.
I've taken the top spot of most damage in one turn, with a grand total of 30.
Then we have Rex coming up next.
Yep. How's it looking?
You know, pieces of it are sloughing off, but it still has most of its mass.
Okay. I'll put up a hunter's mark on it as my bonus, and then try to hit it. That's a natural 20.
Did anyone bother to wake up Ismark and Irina?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
I didn't think they would participate in combat, so I didn't feel the need to wake them up.
They do both have weapons.
Oh, okay.
8 plus 4 plus my hunter's mark, which is another 2d6.
Why you guys keep getting so many natural 20s?
Plus another 7.
I'd like to point out the fact that
So 19?
your monsters have also rolled 2 nat 20s on us.
Only 2 versus like 6. Come on. Share the love.
So yeah, 19 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my go.
Fantastic.
It's
Uh,
kind of like that one
yeah.
session where I kept critting. except
Noelle
this
is
time
next.
It's just horrible. Okay. I think I have one spell slot left, and I'm guessing this is the big baddie we're facing today. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna
that's a
cast
hell
another
of an
guiding bolt.
assumption. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
You have advantage.
Go.
Bird.
I think the
Hmm?
What?
nothing.
You kind of cut out there, Ryan.
No, I didn't cut out. I stopped saying what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
He had a thought, and then he finished that thought, and
I
then
wanted
he.
to make sure I was right first.
I am. Sorry. Just. I don't think. Nope. Yeah.
Yeah. So your bolt flies wide and hits a tree, and the tree starts glowing.
I'm sorry, tree. Okay.
Victor, you're up next. Yeah, you absolutely are.
Mhm.
It's still standing. It's missing pieces of itself. Yeah. I believe for the aid action, the creature you're attacking has to be within 5 feet of you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so Nevermore has enough movement to fly to it, provide the aid action, and fly back.
Nevermore would have to stay with it.
Yeah. The
Like
only
stay next to the target. It doesn't help the person it's on. It helps whoever's attacking it when it's aiding.
the only thing that the only thing that breaks that rule is a mastermind
Yeah.
mastermind rogue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
right. But we'll leave what's in the past. But going forward,
Yep.
uh, 17. Do you have advantage? I don't think so, eh? Yeah. So your crossbow flies into this thing, and the bolt is
Kira,
snapped
shut
apart
up.
by the moving tentacles. 30 feet. Yeah, it wraps its tentacle around you, trying to get at you as you're running away.
Gavin's at like what one?
You exactly one? Oh man, it's a good thing you didn't get 0. Yep, you do. All right. After that, we have Shiver next.
Da 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 da. Smacky attack thing.
Yeah, okay. Go for the smacky attack thing. Are you doing any kind of spell on that?
Booming blade will always. So one thing to ask:
Uh-huh.
what allows you to cast cantrips as a bonus action?
Ones that are a bonus action.
No. So
Oh, right.
there are
Okay.
sorcerer features. I know standard.
It has to say bonus action on it.
Yeah.
You can't cast another spell during the same term except for a cantrip with a casting time of 1 action.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it wouldn't be smite. Well, certain smites, yeah. Yeah.
Like Healing Word. If you cast Healing Word, which is a spell that's above cantrip level, you
Mhm.
can only cast a cantrip as your action afterwards.
Yeah. Or in this case, well, a better case is we've already seen it with Matt in a spiritual weapon.
Yep.
Spiritual weapon's a bonus action, so you can use
Okay.
his action as a
Yep,
cantrip.
sounds good. So none of my spells are bonus action spells, so shame. But I guess I'm just gonna regular smacky attack it.
All right. It's true.
Yep. Warcaster. It's
17
really good.
hits. One thing I do note, you do need a wand in your hand to cast spells, so you wouldn't be able to be doing an offhand attack with your fist.
I have my arcane focus on my hand as the
Yeah.
glove piece. And the arcane focus allows me to cast my spells.
Although as a
Not
You're
at this
playing-
level, I don't believe.
you're playing the Bladesinger. Yeah, I think Bladesinger uses swords as
I think they get it at a later level, don't they?
Uh,
I
no,
could
my
be
sword.
wrong.
no.
As far as I'm aware, my weapon doesn't count as a focus, but I do have a spell focus in my offhand.
Oh, it might be College of Swords then
Mm-hmm.
that does that.
Anyway,
There
8
are feats
damage.
that allow you to do that, though.
Yeah,
Eight-
8
yeah,
damage, and
absolutely.
it's triggered. Booming Blade's
Okay.
triggered on it, so if it tries to chase. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, that's everything.
Yep.
All right, it's going to swing at you now, seeing its other prey run away.
Sure.
22.
Da, da, da.
You have the
So that will go on to the mirror image.
Yeah, and
Mirror
I assume
image
that
one.
hits and destroys your mirror image.
Yes.
And second attack.
That does not hit me in the first place.
But it would maybe hit a mirror image.
It
No,
won't
he-
hit the mirror. It won't beat the mirror image's AC.
Okay,
Even
because
if
I know
it
they have a
hits.
different AC than you.
They do.
No.
It's the
Oh,
AC
do
is
they?
14,
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay.
but 11
right.
won't beat 14 anyway.
Then that's it.
Yep. I mean, it's
I mean,
consistently
22
been
and
rolling
20
what?
was really good. It's just the mirror image protected him.
Yep. I mean, it missed half of its hits on you.
So
It
you're trying to
did.
go for Gavin.
I was seeing what the distance was.
That's it.
It also have to go around everybody.
Yep.
You can't go
Whose turn is
No,
it?
Petra.
I'm thinking of something entirely
Yeah.
different.
Do. Swoop down, try to hit.
That's
Probably a nope.
miss. Yep.
Yeah. Fly back up, I guess.
All right.
And then, yeah, it's its turn.
After that, we have Vivi.
Okay. Would it cost me anything to have Nevermore fly to me and hand it a potion?
It would be your free action.
Okay.
And it would be your bird's action to take it,
Okay,
I believe.
so Nevermore is going to fly to me, grab a potion, and fly to Victor.
Yeah.
Handing this potion to Victor. And then I will Eldritch Blast and Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
The Eldritch Blast is a 16.
That's a hit.
Eldritch Blast will do 4 damage.
Okay.
And the Spiritual Weapon will be a... I only rolled 1. Whoops. Will be a 14.
That's a miss.
I tried.
All right. After that, we have Rex.
Bonus action, try to hide. Do.
Bum, bum, bum,
14, I
bum.
think that is.
14.
Yeah, 14.
Okay.
And then it's good. Try to attack.
You have advantage.
I do? Okay.
Yeah.
23 to hit. That's 6 points damage plus
All right.
another 5.
All right.
Should probably make a thing for that.
After that is Noelle.
Yay!
Quickly make a thing for that.
Well, I'm out of spell slots, so I'm gonna run up and try and punch
Character
it.
sheet. Make a
Oh,
thing.
you would have to move to the side a bit there. Here, just so you're not on top of.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. If you have enough movement, you could go here if you wanted to, but it's not really of any benefit over the position
No,
you're
I
in.
just didn't realize it was on someone else's token. I'm not wearing my glasses right now.
It's
And,
okay. It's green on green.
Okay. 1d6. What's that? Do I still get advantage because of Nevermore?
Nope.
No.
Nevermore is off doing other business.
It's true. Doing more important business.
God damn it!
All right.
Why am I rolling so
I believe you have a
badly?
second punch.
That was my second punch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So your fists slam into this thing, sinking in, and you feel it pulling you, and you manage to pull your hands out.
I
All
don't
right.
think I have anything that gives me advantage at the moment.
Victor, a raven
So-
has flown over to you and is trying to hand you a potion.
No, come on.
Kevin's like, I'll save this for later. Thanks for the free potion, scrub.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, so your crossbow bolt slams into the tree between the two of you.
It slams into the glowing tree that we have advantage on.
Then we have Shiver.
Da 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 da. Stabby stab. Advantage with stabby stab. Because flanking, or how do you run?
I don't use flanking.
I was going to ask, how do you run your flanking stuff in any capacity?
I don't.
Okay, so never mind. I won't do that then.
18 it definitely hits though.
Yeah, it's booming blade on every attack. Just.
Yeah, you do. Level 5.
Yeah, you do.
Level 5? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, level 6. You get it at level 6.
1d8 plus 4.
Which kind of sucks because it makes the cantrips you've taken up to this point less useful.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yup.
8 points of damage?
Fuck
Yep.
you up.
Yeah, okay. So as you bring your sword down, the thunderous crash comes out, and this thing turns into just a pile of refuse onto the ground.
I
Yay!
kind of look. I'm like, that doesn't normally happen.
Vivi
I
is
wanna
gonna
begin-
walk over to Victor and be like, drink or give it back.
I want to rearm this bear trap,
Yeah, okay.
and then I'm gonna go back to bed.
Are you sure you don't want like everyone to get in the ring before you rearm it?
I mean,
We can easily just walk.
You all
Walk
know where they are.
around
You
it.
can jump over top.
bigger thing. Do we care?
Vivi is gonna check on the two people she left sleeping.
There's no one outdoors. And the horses are gone.
Is there anything in the town? Like, did they just pack up everything?
Yeah, the tents are still here. The wagons are still here.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, just go back to sleep, I guess. Now, for now.
Are our escortees okay?
Yeah, they weren't awake. They were like waking up now because no one woke them up. And only like what 14 seconds went by.
Yeah.
So they're just like groggily waking up.
Oh,
If they'd been woken up, they could have participated in combat, but they were sleeping.
okay. I'm gonna before I go to bed, I'm going to send Nevermore to go peek into the tents.
Yeah, Nevermore kind of just like hops over to one of the tents and peeks his head underneath, and you can see people sleeping inside.
Okay.
Okay.
I will relay that to the party.
Suddenly, your horse has disappeared. No.
All right. As the morning dusk comes to its maximum brightness, you guys come to awakeness. You see, yeah, long rest.
You guys will wake up to Shiver already being awake and making maps, because that's what she does.
You guys are covered in dew. Bugs are buzzing around everywhere next to this river. No. No, they're not outside any of their tents or wagons.
Well, I'm gonna relay the information. And
They were up super late, and you could tell when you were talking to them they were.
Maybe they won't remember your rudeness.
I'm relaying the information that we got from Ava to Shiver and Baby. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Vivi would have went in, but like I wasn't fucking there to say what she would have said, so she was silent.
Well, you also said that you're going to sleep right away. That's the
Well,
last thing that we heard from you.
And then I was trying to say like, "Oh, you guys are going in. I'm gonna go in with you," but my mic's working. So
Okay.
so
Oh well, then you could have been there. Then you could have
Yeah.
listened to the foretelling.
I will listen to the rebriefing. I'm like, I get rebriefed a lot, don't I?
going out a lot too.
Big missions.
I'm literally just going to the castle. I consider that a big mission.
A
Yeah,
little
you
bit of a
could
kill a
definitely
god
just go
here,
straight to that.
grab.
Which one do we want to start on first?
How about we finish the one we're doing now? And I will point at the two people who were escorting.
They're awake. Ismark is frying a pan of eggs over
Ooh.
a fire he's built,
I mean,
and
Flying around as if nothing happened and he didn't just die.
Irina is sharpening her sword, and you can see she's visibly mad.
Oh,
I
She
Oh,
wanted
look
to
at-
fight.
Vivi is gonna go over and be like, "So I know I didn't wake you up when there was a combat. For future reference, do you want me to wake you up?"
And she sighs and says, "It is fine. I am used to being treated as someone who cannot do anything."
Well, that is not right.
Well. Next time I'm going to wake you up, and we're gonna see how useful you are.
Oh God.
I look at them. I'm like, I mean, I didn't really feel all that inclined to go over, open a tent, open it up, wake you guys up, walk over to the monster that is murdering a friend. I just kind of picked up my sword and fought. I apologize for leaving you out of the fun and all, but I hope you understand the fact that I kind of had to get to business right away.
And Ismark kind of looks over and he's like, "It is okay, sister. They are just doing their job and protecting you. We are just trying to get us safe."
Though, from what I hear from the retellings of Rex here, apparently anywhere we go and anywhere you go, we'll continue to be followed regardless of where we decide to end. I preface the word stay, so I feel like moving's safer than going into this big walled town that he will.
I think that's fine.
That is the hope.
I am
Otherwise,
seeing
there would
what
be.
he can do, though. I like her sharpened sword.
You like your sharpened sword?
I will wake you up next time.
She says, "Thank you."
Hopefully there won't be a next time.
I mean, yes, but like, how far away is this town at this point?
You're looking at about 3/4 of a day's travel now.
Okay, so probably won't be a next time.
Hopefully.
Well,
We
while
got
we're treading
to go. That sword might come in
day,
handy.
while we're treading daylight, I guess we should probably enjoy ourselves a nice breakfast here and then make our way.
Oh, I can help with that.
More of
thought-
your mushrooms, I presume.
No, I can make full meals. I did a lot of cooking back at the monastery. But I can
Ismark
put
says, "Do you
special
have any
mushrooms in
spice
there.
for the eggs then?"
Let me look.
Yeah, so
I don't
can I.
actually have any of this stuff on my character sheet. Because I had no idea how to add stuff like that to my character sheet.
I mean, if you had the money for it, you could have bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can just say that you spent money to purchase.
Yes, I carry spices and stuff, and I collect things on the way. I collect my mushrooms. Yes, yes, I should have some spices in my bag.
And he says,
I have
"Please,
like a little spice pouch.
add them as you see fit. I
Okay.
I have already finished making them, but any
I'll
additions you make would be good."
a little bit more protein and all. I have a couple rations of salted wolf meat that I made back in town. I could give us a bit more meat to this meal.
I like that idea highly.
I'm
So-
fairly skilled at
Evie's
gathering
this
resources.
realization moment as like she's just staring at the cooking. We left the elf in town.
Yeah, you did. You
Elf?
left
We
Katja
tell
at
her where
the
we were
inn.
going.
She did say, and I quote, "I'm okay with staying at the inn." She never prefaced a time.
Yeah. Didn't tell her that we left. Yeah.
All right, so you guys eat dinner. You pack up your things. The Vistani are still not out of their tents. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I want to nature check the mound of mulch.
Yeah.
Yeah. See
What?
if there's.
Go ahead.
I
You
was
were
gonna
answering
say-
my question there.
I wanted to see essentially if there's any not even necessarily value, but plants of interest that was wrapped up in. Because you said it's really just like a massive blech that was struck by lightning in a highly magic area. It could be a multitude of different herbs and whatnot that has magic and stuff.
Ooh, that's smart.
With my 6. I poke it with a stick. I'm like examining it a bit, mess it up a little bit, examine it a bit more. It looks like plants, I guess.
Yeah, accurate. All right. You guys are gonna head up out of this path then, eh?
Yeah.
Do you guys take apart your bear trap wall?
Oh, that's what I was about to say. Is I regather all the bear traps. Yes. Technically, you have 9 because of my bear trap I gave you.
I love it. Oh, back
To-
here.
We were just trying to protect the houses in the path.
Oh,
To spite it, on their table we should leave just a note that says, "Be careful of bear traps." Not have it hung anywhere, just written and laid on the table. I mean, it's not being petty if we don't actually do on it. We can have our jokes and all. I eye the bear trap.
let's go.
All right. So as you guys follow the river to the base of the canyon, at the far end of which a great waterfall spills down into a pool, billowing forth clouds of cold mist. A great stone bridge up ahead spans the canyon nearly 1,000 feet overhead,
Ooh.
and you see a switchback path up this hill. Yeah.
Are there hidden bear traps on the road?
Mm.
Maybe a spike pit?
Perception check.
Yeah, go for it.
Edgar on my shoulders, meaning I get a +3. 21.
You do find a number of bear traps along this way, yes.
I
Yeah.
Tink, 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 tink.
I mean, knowing where they are, you don't have to disarm them, but you can.
Tink, tink,
'Kay.
tink.
question.
Yeah.
If I make Edgar trigger one, would it hit him?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, I
then
think so.
I like you'll see Vivi like go up to a like used bear trap and like measure Edgar to it and like, nah, not worth it.
All I imagine is like Vivi grabs Edgar by the feet and just like strokes her hand up to its neck, Edgar's neck, kind of like holds him by that, just pulls him out as stretches as he can with a little bit of the like rubber chicken squeak, measuring it. I love it.
I imagine just like lifting up the bear trap, having Edgar just like standing beside and just looking up. The head's a little bit too close. Never mind.
All right. You go up this switchback path, and just as you're coming up to the ridge, you see something riding across the bridge. You hear a clopping noise of hooves. And as you come to the rise where you can start to look at the top of the bridge, just over the bridge wall, you see a skeletal rider and a skeletal horse ride across the bridge and pass you, and continue on down the road. Yep.
I would like to point out the fact that
Happened
this thing's
over-
riding. I'd
You're
like to point out
huh?
this thing's riding on the road, and we may have triggered any defending things on this. Whatever happens, keeps walking.
Yeah. I have like half an Eldritch Blast riding, and it's like, okay, not a fight. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Does it seem evil? It is weak to bludgeoning. No. Oh,
You
it's
gonna
already
yell at
like
it?
ridden past. Unless you want to like yell down at it.
I will send Edgar at his
Oh,
120 feet every 6 seconds to chase
So
it down.
you guys have come up the switchback path. There's an actual road here that's attached to this bridge, and it went past on the road down. No,
Yeah.
it's going the opposite direction of you. No, different road. Your switchback path comes up to the side of the road. You assume if you'd stayed on the main road, this is where you would have ended up. Yeah. But you guys kind of took a side path detour. He doesn't seem to respond.
I look at him. I mean,
Just
I don't-
continue on.
I feel like we could ignore this thing. We don't need a. If it's going to try to kill us, we'll see it again, and we can kill it then.
Yep. Let's go. I
Yes.
agree, but I ain't chasing it down.
But from what we heard, there's a couple, 1,000 zombies that are around here. We're gonna chase each and every one of those down before we get to the town that we're making a beeline to because we're on a time crunch right now.
There's about 50.
In a direction.
No, in all directions, in total.
At least last night.
Yeah, at least last night.
See if it.
Can see how dangerous it is. And then probably
I'm all for killing it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's an undead creature. It's more than likely going to be dangerous.
I'm going to draw a little like a bridge and then a little horse and carriage with a skeletal face above it on my dummy map.
Yeah, and you can add the road that would be the normal road onto your
Mhm.
map. Although you don't know where that one lives. You'll probably have to come back later to
Yeah.
add it to your map.
Again, this is going onto the rudimentary map, not onto the. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this the one with the smiley face on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can cross the bridge if you
Yeah.
like. No, you're making noise.
Yeah. Oh.
There we go. Yep, I was muted on my stream the whole time. That's funny.
So no one's been hearing us.
No,
No
they heard
wonder.
you guys. They heard you guys. They just couldn't hear me.
Nice.
Oh, clean.
Yep. Yep.
Great job.
Yep.
All right.
Gavin, you're always muted. You're always.
It's because when I switch computers with my mic and stuff, it doesn't realize to set it back on, so I have to do it manually.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see here that the bridge is slick with moisture from the river that's flowing beneath.
Okay.
Cool.
Are we is it like concerning amount of moisture or just like damp?
No, it's just damp.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
You guys walk/ride along the roads. Yeah, do you want to do that?
Do what?
I mean, I really do want to, but there's no reason why Shiver would.
Okay.
Can't believe I've been on mute for 3 hours. 3 hours I've been on mute on the stream. Jesus.
Your
Yeah.
own stream.
You want to
Yeah.
know what? It's a little gamey, but I do want to see.
Yeah.
Do what?
Let's see if you know any more vampire myths. Yeah, so this time...
Do you know any more Vice-related myths?
You know that vampires always wear a veil. A death veil. And they're usually big and bloated looking.
I'm totally okay with this. I'm actually creating a list that's labeled things Shiver knows about vampires.
Yeah.
Well done, me.
It's a good thing I know some vampire myths.
Honestly, my headcanon for this is that, like, Shiver doesn't know shit about vampires. She's just sort of reaching for just far-fetched stories that she's heard as a child and really has no point remembering anything about and just correlating them to vampires for no reason.
Just your real hope that you're like, that checks out. Yeah, why not? That
I
sounds
remember reading a
accurate.
book at one time about vampires. It was called The Little Red Dog Who Crossed the Road.
God damn it, Shiver.
And for some reason, there's some rice involved with that book.
No. That's the other book. That's How to Cook with Nosferatu.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, so you guys continue along the roads, and eventually, even here in the mountains, the forest and fog are inescapable. Ahead, the dirt road splits in two, widening toward the east. There you see patches of cobblestone, suggesting that the eastern branch was once an important thoroughfare.
Hey, which
So
boy?
there's
Which
a
way is the right
eastern
one?
path and a northern path.
But the eastern one's the one we think's more relevant?
Ismark will say we should not go to the eastern path. That
Where-
heads towards the castle.
Oh, yeah, okay. We're not going to Castle Ravenloft. I'm good, thank you. Let us...
Yeah, I feel like we all agreed on that yesterday, so let's keep trekking on the right one.
Yup.
Alright.
I want to leave a single bear trap on the bridge.
Okay. The bridge was a long ways back, but you could definitely have done that.
Thank you.
I do have a quick question. I'm going to ask
Yeah.
the two we're escorting. Is it normal for skeletal riders to just casually stroll?
It is not something I have ever seen before.
Okay, so it's weird to you too. Good to know.
Although all manner of creatures haunt this land.
Oh,
Ever since, Strahd.
fair enough. Well, I think we've got to keep going, right? We've got to get you guys somewhere safe. How far do you think it is to the next city?
It should not be too much longer. Probably get there by dinner time.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Lead the way. And I have them continue pointing us in the right direction.
Okay. Yeah, you guys continue along the road. Passing the... You look back over your shoulder, and you can see down the path a group of wolves sitting at the edge of the eastern road.
Is that the direction we are going or didn't go?
Didn't go.
Didn't go.
That's
And
good.
they
That's
watch
on the
you. They
that's on the
watch
way
you
to the
walk away.
castle.
Yeah.
That's probably for the best.
If anybody is noticing, you notice Rex is getting more and more what's it called again? Like anxious.
Fair
I
enough.
will roll a perception check to see if I know.
Yeah, and Rex would definitely know where that road leads.
I'm not really hiding.
Make that. So 15. Sorry.
That's a
It's a plus
perception
2.
check?
Yeah, that just notice Rex.
Oh, that would be insight.
Okay, that's plus 4 instead of plus 5.
Yeah.
So that's 17. So I'll walk over to Rex. You seem a little on edge. What's up?
I just don't want to go back there.
Go back, you say? Is it something
yes.
you're willing to talk about? If not, I won't push it. I get it. We all have our secrets, traumas, what you will call them.
Let's just say I've been to the castle before.
How'd that go?
Not great.
Ismark will look back at you all and say, no one who enters the castle has ever come back alive before.
Sounds like you got lucky.
It's thanks to Petra.
Petra sort of
I look at
pulls you
Petra,
out.
kind of like rubbing my chin. Is she dead?
No, she got me out of there.
Interesting.
As for
Where did you get a dragon like this anyway?
from my homeland.
Land of the Dragons? I've never seen
no,
a dragon like this before, ever. I've seen dragons like her. Point at Noelle.
She's not really a dragon.
Big, scaly, has wings, goes scraw.
She also has like a giant beak. She's more like a bird.
Dragon bird.
I don't know. We have dragons that look like humans, dragons that look like dragons,
People who aren't actually
You wanna know what-
that they were dragons.
You wanna know what? Call out what you will. I'm gonna keep calling Petra a dragon. Walks like a dragon, talks like a dragon. I think it's a dragon. Plus, Dragon Rider is so much cooler. By the way, all of this is trying to relieve some nerves.
Yeah.
Can it breathe fire?
No, can't do anything like that.
It's not a dragon, Noelle. Oh, sorry, fucking shiver.
Can Noelle, can you breathe fire?
No.
Noelle's a dragon that can't breathe fire.
I don't think Noelle is a dragon. We've seen her shapeshift several times.
I'm not
Nice.
actually a dragon.
I mean,
Although, I'm sure one of my uncles could teach me.
I don't think that's how dragon
Somehow.
breath works.
could they breathe fire?
Yes. Some breathe ice. Some breathe very, very spicy stuff that should not go near anyone. Burns. But not in a fire way. Not in a good way.
Oh. Well, slaps Rex on the back. Cheer up, Dragon Rider. And I'll keep on walking.
Oh, little pooch.
Yeah, she's mad. Um,
Was she mad?
the fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming in the gray fog. A huge iron gate hangs on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence.
Is this the same type of gate we already went to?
It looks the exact same.
This is the gate
Like the super.
we were telling
like the
you about
super
this
big-
type of gate. They said they'd never seen a type of gate like what we described.
I look at them.
And Irina says, "We have never gone to Velaki before."
Touche.
Why would
Did you
Valaki's
you come
walls
through
be?
this way?
No.
We didn't come this way. No. Again, I point to the mark on the map and the new mark with the identical image on it. Two different places, same walls.
So strange. I wonder if Valaki would know how we got, like... I wonder if the people here might know anything useful to us. Maybe they're familiar with the area we came through.
Is the gate
Phoebe,
open?
you notice a small group of ravens flying overhead.
Oh.
I will send Edgar up there.
I just remind everybody that the raven to the where the sword is.
Good.
Say that again. You cut out a bit.
The ravens will guide us to the tree where a sword is.
Magic weapon.
Oh,
That was one of the prophecies we were told.
Yeah.
that's real clever of you, Rex.
You watch them circle above and then fly northwest over the gate and beyond.
Well, I think we should mosey on through that gate and maybe make
I'll
sure
just keep
we look into
a
that.
note. Yeah, I'll keep a note of where the ravens are flying.
They quickly leave you behind, but yeah, they're headed along the road,
Yeah.
which is strange for animals to move along ground paths.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of this one time where I was walking down this pathway and I saw this pool of blood. But it was all going all along the pathway, and I thought it might have been a hurt animal, but it might have been a human.
Okay.
What?
What was...
Off the record, I actually found I actually came across this exact thing in real life. It was after a Friday night. I think someone like hurt themselves, and there was a pool of blood, and it just trickled all the way down to downtown.
Neat.
Yes.
Huh.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we should get these guys to safety and maybe check on the birds.
We're very close.
Raven.
We might as well look into that while we're at it.
Yeah.
As the sun, what you can see of the sun anyway, begins to slowly dip down beneath the clouds, you see off to the west there is a path leading that way, separating from your own path. And at the very, very edge of your vision down this path, you can see... Oh. Hold on. Tracks headed all that way. Like cart tracks.
Cool.
Cart tracks. Okay.
But there's also the main road that continues north.
Who are the two people we're escorting again?
Ismark and Irina.
Ismark, Irene, have you... So, we've seen droves and droves of undead
Oh,
at this point.
Sorry, one more thing. Because I I had to check how far away it was before I would let you know. But go ahead with your question.
Sure. We've seen droves and droves of undead and other stuff in this place. Clearly, the undead are a thing to be wary of.
Yes,
What could
they
you
are.
What can you tell us of the people, however? The lands where we come from, there are the undead, but there's much more to look out for. Bandits, people, humans, lots of humans. I don't mind you, Victor,
Thank
but
you.
there's a lot of you that tend to cause trouble in our woods frequent.
Oh yeah, because elves are never a problem.
I mean, it's our woods.
I'm just saying, I think everyone has their bad eggs.
And I will fully agree, and this is why I'm not hating on you. You're a splendid fellow.
I just put up my hand, especially especially goblins.
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
particularly
So-
full of bad eggs.
99% of goblins get murdered by the regular humanoids. Are you even welcomed in regular society?
Typically, no. That's why I wear a mask.
That makes sense.
So,
For the most part, there's also the fact that my clan is tradition to wear masks.
so what can you tell us of the people here? Are there places or people who we should look out for?
Yes. You should be aware of, the roaming barbarians that live in the hills.
Nods. All right.
Okay.
That is definitely something to keep in mind.
The Vistani serve the Devil Strahd. They alone are allowed to leave Barovia and should not be trusted.
Yeah,
me, I
we've
don't.
come to realize this.
Every time we interact with them, we get attacked. Well, we're sleeping.
They are
Never-
fucking assholes.
Never harm a raven. That is an old superstition.
Vivi gets this smug look on her face.
Your ravens don't count.
Never harm a raven. Is there a story behind that, or is it just the
Only
words
that
as
it
it
is
is?
bad luck.
Okay.
Everyone who's come to harm Edgar has died.
Wolves and dire wolves and werewolves prowl the Svalich woods, and hungry bats fill the skies at night.
So pretty much everything's out to kill us. Is that what I'm getting?
It is not a safe place to live.
Honestly, it's not much different than where we come from. But
Oh, and one important note. Anyone who attempts to leave the land of Barovia begins to choke on the fog.
Great.
Those who don't turn back, they do not make it.
That sounds like a
Okay.
brutal way to go.
even beings that don't breathe?
Yes.
Fascinating. I do wonder what would happen to a construct that tries walking out.
Or
What
even
constitutes it living and not? Just goes into like nerd brain.
Along that road, following it with your eyes, you can see that the old Svalich Wood transitions here from being a winding path through the Balanok Mountains to a lazy trail that hugs the mountainside as it descends into a foggy-filled valley. In the heart of the valley, you see a walled tower near the shores of a great mountain lake. It's warm, dark, and still. A branch in the road leads west to a promontory, atop which is perched a dilapidated stone windmill. Its warped wooden vanes stripped bare.
So we have tower, and we have building on a hill, and we have lots of places to check out up around here.
Lots to do. But first,
But this
safety.
is a side path.
Yeah.
First we get these guys to safety.
Yeah.
Then we go follow the ravens. I think is our next thing.
All right. So you guys are continuing along the main road then.
I think the priority is getting these guys to safety. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. You guys follow along the edge of the mountainside through the forest, continuing along. Um, and head back into the forest, moving away from the mountains. You imagine you're kind of near where that lake you saw was, but don't see it through the forest.
Hmm.
Continuing along. Hold on, there's a lot of pages to flip through. Here we go. The old Sphalich Road meanders into a valley over by dark, brooding mountains to the north that you just came through. Or sorry, the east that you just came through. There are mountains to the north and south. The woods recede, revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by a wooden palisade. Thick fog presses up against this wall, as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the tower aslumber. The dirt road ends at the set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside the gates are half a dozen spikes with wolves' heads impaled upon them.
Nice.
The walls are 15 foot high and enclose the town.
15 foot. These walls are much smaller than the last ones we came through.
Yeah, these ones are made of logs held together with thick rope and mortar.
Maybe these aren't the people who we want to
And
inquire
the
with.
tops of each one are sharpened to a point.
I will walk
Looks like
forward.
a fortress.
So how far away are they? Is this?
It's a couple of yards away still. You can get there fairly quickly. It's just you're seeing it for the first time as the valley opens up.
Yep.
We'll definitely have to ask them about pretty much everything. They might know some stuff that's useful to us.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, again, first we get these guys in here. Do you guys have a plan for your staying here? Like, have you planned ahead?
I was hoping that the burgomaster might take us in as refugees, but if not, we can always stay at the inn until we make better accommodations.
Fair enough. I guess we go talk to the burgomaster of the area then, right?
Yeah.
It is fairly late. I would not want to call on him in the middle of the night.
I thought you said it was going to be around dinner.
It is. It is roughly dinner time.
That's not that late.
I mean, I don't think you, in real life, would enjoy somebody coming knocking on your door being, "Sup, give me a house," in the middle of your meal.
Fair enough.
I would prefer to spend the first night at the inn.
That is fair.
Walking towards the walls.
Well, let's get him to the...
Yeah, so as you guys approach, you can see one of the guards is male and one of the guards is female, and they're dressed in rusty armor, and they carry.
As we're
kinda
as we're still like far behind, I'd put on my mask again.
Vivi will walk up to the guards.
Yeah. The guards kind of point their spears out at you guys, and say, "Who goes there?"
We are simple travelers looking for a safe place to stay for the night. Maybe a few more.
It is not common for travelers to come through the morning gate. What is your business in the town?
In the town?
Well, you see, these two wanted to stay here for a while, and we escorted them here.
They seek to take refuge.
The guards kind of give each other a look. Make a charisma check. Either both of you can do it, well, like one each, or one of you can do it with advantage.
I believe
Let me do
Matthew's job.
it.
I have perception, not persuasion.
I have a +5 my persuasion, so
Yeah, you take it.
I'll take advantage. That's an 18.
There's an 18.
Yeah. Advantage, so 13 plus 5 is 18.
I don't know that we can trust you.
Are you familiar with the Raven Queen?
I do not know of this. There is only one lord of this land.
He's not
And we
exactly
do
a
not
nice
talk
guy,
of him.
though.
My queen wishes for the death of things to be indefinite, meaning the undead or a plague. I seek to destroy them as much as you do.
It's really presumptive. I hope you're accurate.
Yeah, go ahead and try again.
Persuasion! Is it still advantage or no?
Yeah.
$23.
23. They kind of hesitantly lower their spears and they kind of look to each other and talk for a bit off to the side, and then one of them nods their head, and the woman says, "You may enter. Do not cause any trouble. If you
Don't
cause
plan
any
on it.
trouble,
I turn
justice."
around and look at
Yeah, I immediately look at
Noel and go,
yeah.
"Drinks only."
Sorry,
If
what
you-
did you say?
Your own drinks only.
Okay.
If you cause any trouble, justice will be swift and merciless.
Fair
Noted.
enough.
Where in town can we buy some like ale or grog or whatever?
Wine is the lifeblood of this land.
Wine! I like wine. Wine is great. Wine is. Oof. Mm.
And you should be able to find some at the Blue Water Inn.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you kindly.
Walking through the gate, kind of just continuing with the sketches and whatnot. Very quietly whispering and just like mumbling to herself, just general nerd talk. One very clear line in it though is, I wonder what the sensation of a construct choking would be and what the applications of sending out little drones into the mist would work like.
Do you have any interest in watching a construct choke you?
And that's where we'll stop for the night.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. It is getting late. 10:45 there.
I'm driving out of town the next day.
You are?
Yeah.
Where you going?
Elsewhere.
Fair
The
enough.
Ravens were
Good to
heading.
know.
The Ravens were heading west, right?
The Ravens were heading northwest.
Northwest. Okay.
I'm gonna end the stream now. Bye, stream.